Hey everyone, Brandon from Brandon's Baseball Cards here. A few days ago, a little known auction house called the Seashore Highway Antique and Auction Center auctioned off a ton of unopened material and really high quality unopened material. Wax boxes of 1979 O-Pee-Chee hockey, lots of boxes of 1979 to 80 O-Pee-Chee hockey, 1978 O-Pee-Chee baseball wax case, an entire box of 1951 Topps Redback unopened wax packs, 120 wax packs of 1951 Topps baseball. Just incredible stuff. An entire box of 1970 Topps baseball wax packs for $14,500. Boxes and boxes and boxes of 1981 Topps basketball, which is, of course, the Larry Bird and Magic Johnson rookie year. Incredible stuff. 1976 Topps football, unopened wax box, 36 packs. This is the Walter Payton rookie year. An entire wax box for only $3,200. This is easily a $15,000 wax box, easily. So why were these prices so low? Well, it could be that for whatever reason, the person selling all of this unopened material went through a very little known auction house for whatever reason, rather than consigning through Heritage Auctions or REA or some other major auction house. They consigned through this very little known auction company, so no one knew about it, is one explanation. But another potential explanation, if you'll look, you'll see that none of the boxes are wrapped. None of the cases are wrapped. They're not wrapped by Baseball Card Exchange. They're not wrapped by Ripping Vintage Packs. They're not wrapped by any of the major authentication companies that examine boxes to determine if all of the packs inside are legitimate. If you're going to sell a 1976 Topps football wax box, this needs to be wrapped. If you're going to sell 1981 Topps or 1980 Topps basketball boxes, these need to be wrapped. 1975 O-Pee-Chee boxes, all of this stuff should be wrapped. None of it is wrapped. Even the cases. Steve Hart will wrap a case. He will examine the case to make sure it is factory sealed, and he will wrap it in the Baseball Card Exchange wrap so you know the case is legitimate. So none of these unopened material are wrapped, and that's a pretty big red flag. It doesn't mean all of this is illegitimate, but it is a cause for concern because you can't have confidence that the authenticators have looked at this to determine the validity. Many of these could have resealed packs in them, right? And there is cause for concern among the individual packs that were auctioned off. So if we look, this auction had two 1981 Topps football rag packs with Joe Montana's rookie on front. Okay, and there's a problem here because if you look at this pack, you see that the Montana is in the cell furthest from the header. Okay, in the first pack they sold, as well as the second pack they sold, the Montana is furthest from the header. In any authentic Baseball Card Exchange wrapped 81 Topps football rack pack with a Montana, he is in the header cell. Montana should be in the header cell. These are two examples of 81 Topps football racks with Montana on top currently on eBay. In both, he is in the header cell, and that is where he should be, given what we know about collation. So the fact that they sold two 81 Topps racks with the Montana furthest away from the header is a red flag. And it's also a red flag because not only because Montana should be in the header, but because if you're going to fake a pack, you're going to put the main card in the cell furthest from the header. It's easier to fake, to slide, to try to manipulate the end cell and to slide the card in rather than trying to manipulate the header cell, because there's just more to deal with if you're trying to manipulate the header cell. You could risk removing the header, right? There are issues there. So that's a big red flag. And then even in another lot that they actually had, this is a lot of 81 Topps football. You'll see that this pack has Terry Bradshaw, and Terry Bradshaw is in the cell furthest from the header. So this pack is Terry Bradshaw on top. Terry Bradshaw should be in the middle cell. He shouldn't be in the header. He shouldn't be in the cell furthest from the header. He should be in the middle. So the fact that this auction house, once again, here's another pack that is not correct in regards to collation. The fact that the Montanas were wrong, this Bradshaw is wrong. This is potentially a red flag. It's not a red flag for the entire auction. Again, there's probably some legitimate stuff in there, and there are some steals, some absolute steals, I'm sure, that people got with legitimate boxes. But the lack of authentication and these red flags regarding collation do give me a lot raise concerns in my mind. Okay, so just be careful and learn about collation, learn about what to look for. You need to make sure boxes you buy, especially this quality, this level of expense that you would be shelling out for a box. If you're going to buy a 1970 Topps baseball box, make sure it's wrapped by Baseball Card Exchange. Okay, just make sure it's wrapped. And if you're going to buy a rack pack that isn't wrapped, make sure you know a little bit about collation so you don't get ripped off. Okay, so just my usual warning: be prepared. Be prepared. And do your homework before you spend a lot of money on unopened material, because there's a lot of money you could lose. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope you all have a great rest of your day and a great rest of your week. Keep collecting vintage baseball.